All right, so here it goes. Woody Harrelson on SNL.
Okay, so the movie goes like this. The biggest drug cartels in the world get together and buy up all the media and all the politicians and force all the people in the world to stay locked in their homes. And people can only come out if they take the cartel's drugs and keep taking them over and over. I threw the script away. I mean, who is going to believe that crazy idea? Okay, so the movie goes like this. The biggest drug cartel.
I know it replays, but we're going to just listen to it again, just for those that didn't catch it. It's short.
In the world get together and buy up all the media and all the politicians and force all the people in the world to stay locked in their homes. And people can only come out if they take the cartel's drugs and keep taking them over and over. I threw the script away. I mean, who is going to believe that crazy idea? Okay,
so obviously he is making reference to pharmaceutical companies, and he's getting not necessarily a backlash, but he's just getting people talking. I mean, you see Ryan Grimm. I'm sorry, I said Ryan Grimm. Ryan Knight, which is a friend of the show, Ryan Grimm, which is not, tweeted out this also, and we can just read a couple of replies. Let's go to quote tweets and see what people are saying here. I think it is kind of a mixed bag, but first person says exactly. T.Y. Woody, truth spoken to those SOBs. So I'm curious, have any of you seen, somebody says Woody's last appearance. Where did that go? It updated real quick. So Kathy says Woody's last appearance. So do you think, like, is it real bad what he said? Is it really that bad? Like, if people weren't tweeting about this, because I watched it not live, but I watched it last night. What does it record? My TV, I have it records it or something like that, where I'm able to go back even after it's played. Anyway, so I watched it late last night, and I didn't think anything of it. I thought it was a joke. Then I wake up to people kind of all talking about it on both sides. So laugh out loud. Lockdowns were largely ignored out here, and I can't remember the last time someone asked to see my Vax card in LA. I'm not sure why he's choosing to chime in that way when he's talking about, okay. But yeah, I guess that's on point. I'm looking at it a different way. Let's read the next one. It just says, no doubt this was the globalists waging war on humanity, not just the rich getting richer. So this is obviously a sort of great reset theorist sort of person. And I'm sure we have some here. I'm sure there's always some in our audience. Let me just look at some of the current. Just white noise. Woody is king. Woody has got away with lots over the years. He has snuck in other little comments like this before, because I never knew if he did. Liberals will lose their mind. They are losing their mind. I hear some CJ Scrubs. Woody didn't kill himself. I gotta say, when I was watching the clip, I thought he looked a little he looked a little intoxicated to me. Let's continue to read a couple of more comments, and then we'll move on to the next short rapid fire stories. This one says the Elizabeth Warren stand to online communists to. So the Elizabeth Warren stand, and then I guess this person said he was first Elizabeth Warren stand, then he went to online communists, and now he's a vaccine skeptic pipeline. So I guess Though Woody is wrong about being locked in, he is right about the buying of politicians. The Twitter left have a brain disease. Not sure what he means by that. Let's go to some other comments. So this is Ryan's thread. I do have a couple of others. I don't know who this person is. I think this is a conservative. This conservative here. Co-owner of Trending Politics. 263,000 followers, Colin Rugg. I believe that's how you say his name. So let's look at his thread because, threads depend on the person. Maybe he does. Maybe he does always seem inebriated. But see, I remember Woody from White Man Can't Jump days. So that's pre inebriated Woody. That was pre. So never really paid attention to him much after that, and here and there, I guess. Yeah. So and of course, because he's talking about COVID, I'm sure this is a reason why this particular thing that he's saying is getting the reaction he's getting, because he's talking about COVID. Because I'm sure he's made some other comment, and some other people in the comments have alluded to. He said stuff like this before, but let's this edit has headlines in it, and that's why I want to play this edit. So let's watch this edit, and then we'll look at some of the comments. It has headlines in this edit of the Woody short clip.
Okay, so the movie goes like this. The biggest drug cartels in the world get together and buy up all the media and all the politicians and force all the people in the world to stay locked in their homes. And people can only come out if they take the cartel's drugs and keep taking them over and over. I threw the script away. I mean, who is going to believe that crazy idea? Okay.
All right, so let's fast forward to the news articles here, and let's read some of them here. So let's go back to this one. So this first one says, Woody Harrelson's Saturday Night Live monologue makes COVID conspiracy jokes. And what's highlighted is COVID conspiracy. This is for the listening audience. I know everybody else can see this. And then let's go to the next one here. Do they put it up anytime soon? This one, Huffington Post. So I'm sorry. So those listening, that first headline I read was from Variety. This next one is from HuffPost. Woody Harrelson rambles about weed, anti-vax conspiracy in SNL Monologue. Now, I can just do a quick little propaganda report, class right here. So Woody Harrelson rambles on weed. So they included weed into this headline along with this other stuff to make it seem like he's crazy, even more crazy. So if the anti-vax conspiracy didn't get you, then the weed part is going to get you. So that's what that's about. So let's continue. Let's see if there's another headline. This one from the Daily Beast. This one says, Woody Harrelson's spews, and spews you can't spew anything good. The word spew is only tied to stuff bad. You can't spew anything good. I don't need to give an analogy. Woody Harrelson spews anti-vax conspiracy in rambling SNL monologue. Now, rambling is also a term meant to give off the appearance or mood of crazy. This one from the Rolling Stone, and this is where I found out about this story first. I think it was Rolling Stone on Twitter. Woody Harrelson spreads anti-vax conspiracy during monologue. So that is in a nutshell, what happened